Hello, everyone. Today we are interviewing Nolan, who placed sixth in this season of Survivor. All right, so Nolan, I'm just gonna ask you a couple questions general questions about the game, and then maybe stuff more specific to you. So to start out, what was your favorite part of Survivor?
Favorite part? I'm gonna be honest, it was like either the filming the I'm Just Ken video, or it was like, I know when DSAS just decided to go down and get ice cream at Wits together. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, that was really cute to see.
Yeah.
I really loved seeing that. I know you mentioned the I'm Just Ken video. Were there any like particular challenges that were your favorite or?
I put my favorite as like the trolley cart one just because instead of actually doing the challenge, I just spent all day writing up a monologue that I delivered in the last 10 minutes of the challenge.
We love reading your monologues.
It was excessive. I remember talking to a different castaway. They're just like just making sure. I'm like, no, I must complete the monologue. But like, I think the music video challenge was an extremely fun one as well. So
Yeah.
that was
Did you have any big regrets regarding your gameplay at all?
regrets. Not so much. Like I probably, if I ever play again, I probably wouldn't be as wordy, which I think everybody will appreciate. But I don't know. I decided like, oh yeah, I'm really wordy. People will know that. And then during the Jamboree Among Us party, that instantly got me out.
I was surprised because I don't know, maybe the other castaways didn't realize that, but like us as spectators, we were like, that's so clearly Nolan.
Yeah. I thought it would like, I don't know. It was like other people were submitting one-word answers, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go a bit crazy on that one and just do like alliteration and spell out my name with the alliterated letters.
Yeah.
Or just different
Oh,
codes.
that's clever.
But
yeah.
Luke was like, no codes, and I was like, damn.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I did manage to sneak 2 into my original message that nobody picked up on, unfortunately. So.
Well, what were they? Out of curiosity.
So the quotation at the beginning of the answer to my question was from Lemony Snicket's, and there was a VFD code, and if you've read a series of unfortunate events, that's important. And it's because my little Discord image in my Discord name in Gaming Guild is Lemony
Oh,
Snicket.
yeah.
So, but those are deep cuts, and nobody picked up on it, and I instantly got voted out.
I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, you weren't the spectator. It was Ethan James.
Who's also here.
Yeah. Was there anyone that you considered to be your greatest ally?
I feel like my problem is that the people I ended up allying myself with ended up becoming the biggest targets. Like I was a close ally with Jacob, who everybody was like, yeah, we like as soon as like merge happened, they're like, all right, everybody get Jacob out because he was the biggest threat by far, which I understand. And then Manya was also a close ally, and I think she stabbed me in the back. She was also ended up being a big target. And then after that, I'm just like, crap, I'm kind of on my own now.
Yeah.
And then, honestly, Yavelk was my greatest ally, but I spent the entire time trying to stab her in the back and failing miserably. So, you know what? I'm gonna go with Yavelk was my greatest ally, even though I tried to get her out a couple of times.
Yeah, kind of building off of that, was there anyone that you thought was like your greatest enemy in the game?
Greatest enemy? No, maybe not greatest enemy. Like, Morgan and I had a bit of a playful rivalry in the beginning, just because we knew each other before Survivor. It was kind of fun at first, but like then we got put on the same team, and we're like, yeah, okay, we gotta work together. I'm a little sad that she didn't make it to merge. So.
What were your thoughts on the final 3? Or like, I guess what decided your vote for whoever you picked?
Ooh, so it was a surprise that it was Emma and Eli, because if Emma won, we all thought that she was gonna go with Yavelk for final 2. But then she decided to spin the wheel, so it was Emma and Eli. And honestly, I thought I was gonna vote for Eli because Eli was my ally for a little bit. We were partners for Shot in the Dark, And like generally, like we just had each other's backs. We kind of had each other's backs after that, so I thought I was gonna vote Eli. But the more Eli talked, I feel like they just dug themselves into a hole. And I wanted to vote on who was most honorable. And Emma didn't seem to have too much duplicitous action in her throughout her tenure. She was just kind of hiding in the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
And so she gave a good speech, and she sang a SpongeBob song, which definitely helped. So,
I understand. That would help.
yeah. So I did end up voting for Emma, even though, like, honestly, I didn't speak much with Emma or interact with Emma much. I wanted to vote Eli. I went into FTC thinking I would vote for Eli, and I was kind of surprised when that didn't happen. But Eli, I also at FTC I learned how much of a villain Eli was being, so that probably convinced me not to go with that. So
Yeah, I know. After FTC, we had our awards given out.
Yes.
Could you tell us what awards you got and what your thoughts on those were?
So I got the surprise Castaway Award. I know people were surprised about how far I made it, just because I'm a senior. I guess the elderly don't make it far.
The elderly do not make it far. I think you have the second farthest upperclassman run
Dang.
in history. I think first is KT who
yeah.
made Final 3 in
Yeah.
season 5.
That one was, I kind of understand that, at least from like an outside perspective, that like the castaways are mostly made up of freshmen, so just a senior getting as far as I did, that I can see how that's a surprise. Not just into merge, but like nearly top 5. So I get that. I think I got the best tribal council award,
Yeah.
just which like I get that one.
Mm-hmm.
That like honestly, I was a little upset that I was out, but I was also like happy that was the way I got out.
Yeah. Part of what made us decide that your tribal council was the best one was that it felt like very cathartic, almost like you were the proponent. You wanted to start like a revolution or whatever, and then ultimately, like against like the rules and stuff, and ultimately it was like a very specific thing in the rules that got you out.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Here's the thing: like there were no votes for me that tribal council. I would have been fine if I just stuck with the plan and stuck with the Yvelk, Michael, Emma alliance, and everything would have been all good. But I don't know. I was scared of the Yvelk, Michael, Emma alliance. So I'm like, you know what? I'm like, okay, if there's a chance to betray them, now would be it. Otherwise, we're kind of, I won't be able to later. Like, this is my best opportunity. And like, I kind of knew Michael and Yvelk were gonna be on Emma's side. And then like, Max was on Eli's side, which was kind of a surprise because we were trying to pit the two of them against each other. That turned out all right. But so then it was a double deadlock, and I just decided to gamble, which is my downfall, I guess.
Real.
It was a lot of fun, but I was a little sad. I like how the pin is just the Michael and me, and there's a small arrow pointing at me on the pin. Fate was not on my side.
Yeah.
The gods have struck me down. Or the host. The host rigged it. The host rigged it.
It's scripted.
It's scripted. And they had an opportunity to take out the revolutionary leader, and they took it.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can think what you want. I also know you got the TLDR award.
Yes, I got the Shut the Frick Up award, which, fair. My confessionals, like, I know there were like daily confessional questions, and instead of answering them on the daily, I just picked like one day of the week to answer all of them.
Yeah.
In between lore dumping in
That's so fair.
In my confessional. It was random stuff. I was posting I posted the Turbo Encabulator speech, which had nothing to do with anything. I just wanted to post it in there. And just random lore drops about very random stuff. And I don't know, I had a lot of fun doing that. But essays on why the host should let me revolt against them, they shot that down. I can't imagine why. It was a well-written essay. And then I also did Remember for Shot in the Dark. I tried to have a Sherlock moment and deduce who was attacking me, which did not work out. I got it completely wrong. So, yeah. I understand why I got the TLDR, but it was just, like I said, I think if I ever do this again, I will be lighter on the monologuing, even though that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Do you have any other like final thoughts? Any last words, last monologues for the camera?
I will say, if I ever play Survivor again, I am fully committing to the Revolution bid. I'm not asking for permission. I am going straight for the host day one. But like even like I went into this being like, okay, I'm bad at being nefarious and plotting and scheming, so I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to try and play as honorably as I can. And then pretty soon I realized the honorable choice was Revolution. That was the honorable path. So that's how that started. And then I started organizing this, I think, from the not from marooning, but from the first in-person challenge. I was sowing the seeds. I'd be like, hey guys, we could, I was talking to people in DSAS and Divulsion, like, hey guys, we could just vote for the host and we can get the host out. So even before merge, it was in the works for a while, and it was mostly because I felt bad about voting people out. Because I just didn't want to vote people out, so I'm like, you know what, let's vote the host. But there was also strategy behind it, because I'm sure if I voted for the host, they would just make my vote random. And then I don't make any enemies. It's in my essay, but
yeah.
I'm defending my strategy. But I had a lot of fun. I'm kind of upset that I waited this long to play Survivor, because no, it was a lot of fun. I don't know what I'll do next semester, but no, I might join production. I might just spectate. But
yeah.
I want to do something with Survivor next semester.
Yeah, that's great to hear. All right, Nolan, thank you so much for your exit interview and taking the time to talk with us, and for playing Survivor.
Yes.
We had a really great time having you.
It was a lot of fun. Thanks for having me.
Yay! Yeah. Bye-bye.